it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Ncaa. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did
need me to lose or something.
Quiet this crowd. It'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries, and great history, great pageantry. But I think what makes Ohio State versus Michigan unique is the fact that more often than not, these are two teams competing for national championships at the end of the year. And this game really does determine the national landscape.
And 19 national championships between the two teams. Late in the year, it always mattered. You go back to 2006, number 1 versus number 2. So always disdain, always hate. Don't even call each other by their names. Like, this rivalry means so
lost
much.
And only he dropped and moved up. I think he was 15 when we played.
Offense gets set for second down.
That's insane.
Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line is so important.
Overtime really helped you set up a double-digit loss.
Right.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the
telling people not marching the victory matter, man.
On the same page here.
If I know I'm about to lose to a nigga, I'm gonna just take my L if it's by 7 points. They're trying to score, get this shit over with.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving.
Oh, you can hear me? Talk to the nigga in my string.
Dropping back, it's Saying. Snagged out of the air. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. They climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
I know you going to 4, bro. Yeah, just change that shit up.
Quarterback may change this route. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Catches it at the 30. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The give to the tailback. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell, they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
To throw, it's Underwood. Skips away from pressure. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh...
Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
Well, if you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving yards.
And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Morgan. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
How many 1st downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it still on his feet. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Wolverines. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I mean, I can go back to 2006 when they were 1-2 in the country. You know, like, these games really matter. The uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge...
There he goes! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Takes a hit as he fires.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Let's go. Quick handoff. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love
Big 10
about
two-man race every year, bro.
Such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Yeah, you gonna get there. You'll about another season out though. I feel like.
He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back.
Senior boots bring in. I'll pay attention to that shit.
Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Line is set on 3rd down.
Yeah, Penn State dude ain't really that good on offense. The defense is always just stacked.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little
After next year,
extra time to think
you'll
about
be
it.
all
Let's see
right.
what they have on 3rd down.
But as long as you can only lose to me and Penn State until you get right, you make the playoffs every year.
Back to throw, it's Ncaa. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Michigan State do decent too.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for room. It's Haynes. Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins, big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
Got his man downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to
He
deal
doing
with
that
all the
shit.
speed
I'm
they
about
have
recruiting.
offensively? You saw them just rip
I
off
don't
a
really
big
be
play.
recruiting.
And Jesse,
For
now
real.
their head's spinning just a little bit.
I
Give up
just-
a big chunk play, and it's right
I'm gonna
back
pick
at
up
him.
short.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Back to throw. It's Underwood. Oh, they're after him. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last
Well, if
week.
you trust the user for
Big
recruits, you
time
shouldn't bother
four-star
to make as far as
defensive back.
recruits.
David, what is a commitment
Me, I'm
like that
bringing,
do for
I'll
the
probably bring like 10 recruits a
It's
year,
so
bro.
exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
That's reeled in. It's Coleman. Strong, firm tackle. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, five-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna bring in 10 guys I really like.
Top 5 in all
And just go crazy in the portal.
Receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is
Bringing
really
like fucking
hard
15
to
portal
do
minutes.
as a wide
Shit.
receiver. So that shows you what kind of special year this young man's has.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, that's what I told Georgia niggas. I said, bro, put your shit on auto recruiting if you're not gonna recruit. At least you have a couple niggas. When you come use Georgia, you're gonna get niggas in the portal anyway.
Wants to fire on second down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time four-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
All he throws so high, Bryce. Put it in his chest.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
So many factors go into making the big play in the big moment, calling the right play, getting protection. You got it all dialed up. It's perfect. And then he does that, drops the ball right in his hands.
To the air. It's Sayans. Completes the shuffle pass. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll run play action. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Thurman. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy?
Can't bring it up in the middle of the game.
So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Yeah, nigga, I did you a favor. Do me a favor. What the fuck? I got to feed you to bring you my money. Is crazy. I got a Pop-Tart for you.
As a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, get a nice positive game.
Yeah, bitch, you better start calling him inside my building. I'll report you.
Has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They just keep firing.
It ain't open, Frosty.
Defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their unis. Big, strong. Aiden Hutchinson, Ojabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Draw play, quarterback keeps him. Still running at the 35. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
How about the draw play? What's the first thing you have to do? You got to sell pass. Everybody believes it for just a second. The running back gets a little bit of space, and once he gets space, you can see he knows how to navigate and get down the field and make a big play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
It's John, go to.
Scanning the field, it's Sayed. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hansen.
One of the things about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
I'll be done with the game in like 15, 20 minutes.
The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short.
You live across the street, pull up. Come get it.
To the ground with the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches
Wait up
short.
real quick.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll
Take your 3, Frosty. You ain't gonna get it, bro.
This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th.
Yeah. What? Alright. What'd you say?
Nah, I was talking to the nigga I'm playing against. Okay.
Yeah. What the heck? Yeah. I'm about to do something with food. Alright.
They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense
You gotta
on the
do what?
field. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And I tell you, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown, they cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Underwood. Finds his man, it's Mark. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And they find him early, and I love it because last week they found him often. He had over 100 yards, and they found him throughout the season. This offense is built on his playmaking ability. This dude is unbelievable. He's unguardable, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy conversation. That's why he's going to be featured today, and hopefully in these later moments in the season when you go win a Heisman.
Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Why are you ringing my ring camera, man? I'm right here.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
Sound ass nigga. Baby.
Looking downfield on first down.
Sorry, good tackle. Good tackle.
You a hater.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you can tell the cornerback was up.
Oh, you call him babe.
Pounce on that screen and get the tackle from us.
5 receivers across the formation in 2nd and 11.
$10.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here.
Audible.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. He's brought down quickly.
Hello.
Gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
What up? What?
Back to pass, it's Underwood.
What up?
He'll take a shot. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Oh, hell. You talking about for credit again?
You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make
She
this
can.
a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executes.
Oh, can't you come get it for me? I don't be beating them niggas.
To get some stops.
Huh? I'm saying just meet him down here and come and get it.
Return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Little young nigga I be fucking with. Like, nigga, I ain't mean no ball you sending me, bro. What's wrong with niggas? Been doing this shit for too long. I ain't mean no uncle, no cousin, no dad. If I don't know you, nigga, I ain't mean you.
Inside 30 seconds
That's
to play
simple.
in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Rides to back and leaves it. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it.
Do I need to recount it?
21. We've got
It's 400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 440. You $10 short, bro.
That's what bitch I said.
I'm just one.
Time dwindling away as they try to put
You got
points
Jada's
on the
number
board
in your
right
phone?
before the half.
Yeah, send it to her. Oh, he thought about getting Saudi.
He'll keep it on the draw.
Oh, you about to get scored on, bitch. No, Wade took it to the crib. Get the fuck out of my house.
Hey, me, bro.
Get the fuck out of my house, man.
Beer, look at that.
My house, man.
Come on, baby.
Get the fuck out of my house, bro.
You're still
You lock in, man.
Now you've come back to a one-score game. Now the second half. Make some things happen. We just created some big momentum for this offense. Now we take it into halftime.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make
We scoring for the rest of the game, bro.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. Right on the money. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And that's a picture-perfect start for this defense. To start the second half now, your team's got the lead. You get to stop right away, get the ball right back to your offense to try to expand this lead. Nice start to the second half.
Now on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Morgan. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get in his hands quick, you can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger gain.
Looking for room, it's Haynes. And the Wolverines brought to the ground, but not before picking up the 1st.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Under Got it behind the line. It's Lemon. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. You don't really want to lose track of anybody, but I would say, David, especially not him.
Yeah, when you know he's really good, that's a good decision. Hey, sometimes you double him. Well, and sometimes you run the old zero coverage, like nobody covers it at all. And that's what they did right there. That's not good sound defense.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morgan. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Looking to throw for it. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They built a comfortable lead, and Michigan is firmly in control.
Hail to the victors has been playing. This team has handled the moment, handled the game, as well as any Michigan team we've seen. They know every year this will be a fight, but Michigan has brought it, and Ohio State hasn't responded.
And I think Michigan has just done a better job executing here in the second half. I love the way they've mixed in the run with the pass offensively. Defensively, they're doing a great job communicating. They're just the more locked-in team here late in the game.
From the 16-yard line. Might be changing the route. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Firing to the right, complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Turning it on! That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Buckeyes want to move quickly.
I love the idea of just handing him off the football on the jet sweep, too, because when he gets outside, he's so good in the open field. It's so difficult to tackle him because of his elusiveness and his speed, and the offense rips off an explosive play with the jet sweep there.
It'd be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Porter. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beat. to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Looking to pass. It's Ncaa. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback keeper. Did the work himself. Touchdown Buckeyes! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
It's just so nice to have a signal guy who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Fleming. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the first. Breaks into the open. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Underwood. That's caught. It's Coleman. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And this guy continues to pour on the stacks. That's why he's in the Heisman picture, right? Had over 100 receiving yards last week. He's off to a great start today. Defenses just can't figure this guy out.
The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He'll ride his man on the option. Inside the 50. Got enough space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Thurman.
Do you ever get tired of running double drags all game? Just curious.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Ncaa. Quick completion on the out route. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Wants to adjust the pattern. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
I'm tired of running drags all game.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run the sneak for it.
Yeah, in 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Goes to the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
6th play of the drive coming up. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, looking to pass. Connection to the right. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Ohio State. And here they come, almost all the way back. Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but, man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. So a drive there of 85 yards, and the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. Trailing by a touchdown here in the fourth, they'll try to get it back with the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Allah.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Catch in the middle. It's Lemon.
Nope. Wish I had him.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're
It beats upon his week.
Explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Wide receiver comes in.
I got you.
Touch pass on the line. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on first and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the good tackle, forcing second down and goal.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Back to pass, it's Underwood. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines. They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Actually, throw me a pig.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
No, you hear me.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
We're tired of running them drags, man.
And the defense had
Get that boy hurt. Going across the middle. He ain't built for that.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback.
How that boy ain't transferring me yet?
Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Buying some time as he moves left. Holds it in. There he goes. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Well, this situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Throws toward the end zone.
Now you want the whole team. It's too late, though, brother.
And the
Been
comeback
out all game.
is on.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. UCLA is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Terry Donahue, this has not been a blowout today inside the Rose Bowl. They're up by 10 over Oregon. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when
I'll
it
give you a
goes
chance,
final.
though.
So here comes the Michigan offense. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the...
Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal.
That's the ball. Give you a chance, man.
Down, Michigan. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Ncaa. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
He scored fast, man. You start throwing them fucking grabs and slants.
Man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we've got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the ball game. You got the lead. You know it's a pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it. Flying off the edge. They can't block him. They can't stop him, and he gets the sack.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. They cross out all of the M's on campus. They call them